Prime Minister Moses Nagamootoo delivered a feature address at the opening ceremony of the Berbice Expo and Trade Fair. Sasha Ramsaran reports.
The opening ceremony for the 11th annual Berbice Exposition and Trade Fair, which was held last Friday, saw the attendance of a number of distinguished guests and members of Parliament. Among these were Minister of Business Dominic Gasking, President of the Central Quarantine Chamber of Commerce Mr. Paul Ajodia, and Mayor General retired Mr. Norman McLean. Delivering brief remarks to the crowd was Regional Chairman for Region 6 Mr. David Armagon, who congratulated the Central Quarantine Chamber of Commerce on their bold initiative and applauded the committee for collaborating with the Ministry of Business this year.
Warm and cordial welcome to all of you to this 11th Exhibition and Trade Fair hosted by the Central Quarantine Chamber of Commerce. Especially to those of you who are coming from outside of the region, I want to say a special welcome to you. And indeed, those exhibitors who have come from outside of our region, welcome to Region Number 6, East Berbice Quarantine. I want to congratulate the Central Quarantine Chamber of Commerce for taking this initiative on this 11th occasion to partner with the Ministry of Business this time. It used to be the Ministry of Trade before, to host this occasion because it provides an opportunity for businesses to showcase their products and also provides an opportunity for the consuming public to know what is available in the marketplace so they can make reasonable and informed choices. It is also an occasion where Berbicians bring out their family and friends to have an enjoyable time.
He further went on to discuss the rice industry, which he claims is currently in peril.
Region 6 of the Berbice economy revolves around agriculture. We're an agricultural region. And our two major crops, our economy revolves around two major crops, which is sugar and rice. And today, I say with some degree of distress that both these products are in some degree of difficulties, both these industries. We had expected, when the national budget was read in the National Assembly for 2015, we heard the finance minister saying that 23 billion will be allocated to the rice industry. And so the farmers became very excited that there will be some buffer as to the current prices that they are having. But today we are told that that 23 million is not for rice farmers. So rice farmers can expect to have nothing out of that $23 billion. So the industry is in peril at the moment. We have a situation where the price of paddy has moved from about $3,500 per bag to $1,800 per bag for A-grade paddy. And I am told that that is likely to decrease to about $1,500 per bag in another 2 to 3 weeks. So we have a crisis in the rice industry. And Berbice cannot afford that kind of crisis at this time. So I'm taking this opportunity, and I do not think it is inappropriate of me to ask the Honorable Prime Minister, to ask the government of Guyana to come up with a package for the farmers in the same way that we were able to come up with a package for the miners to save the mining industry. We need assistance from the government to save the rice industry.
Prime Minister of the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, Honorable Moses Nagamootoo, during his feature address, responded to the chairman's remarks.
I'm here standing in for President David Granger, who was carded to declare this Berbice Expo and Trade Fair open. And I know that he had wanted to be here, except there had been a pre-planned event in Linden. And so we traded. I was to be in Essequibo to meet rice farmers, to tell rice farmers that this government, within days of coming into office, had given advance payment of $3.5 billion to ensure that the millers pay what were owed. And we went further and say that all monies owed for rice supplied to Venezuela would be paid from the fund, Petro-Caribe Fund, whether it is 23 billion or more. Whatever rice was sold to Venezuela, we paid the rice millers, and now we should put pressure on the rice millers to pay the rice farmers. The problem with this, with having talk and words on a platform such as this, is that we would have been in a better place if the rice farmers were told before the elections by the former government that Venezuela was not going to buy their rice. They knew that. They told the farmers. So that when we got in, we immediately faced a situation of Venezuela not buying any more of our paddy or rice. So that we shouldn't come on an occasion such as this to try to make politics out of the lives of our rice farmers. We should remember that not so long ago on the Essequibo coast, rice farmers were protesting to be paid by the rice millers, and it was the previous government of Regional 6 Chairman David Armagon that used tear gas against them and stripped the leader of the rice farmers in Essequibo naked and hauled 18 of the rice farmers in court. They're still in court. So that one cannot come here and try to be a friend of the rice farmers, because doing so is not solving the problem. It is creating mischief. And anyone who knows me, and I always say, the Nagamootoo that you know in me, I call a spade a spade. I'm frank. And while I know that you would like to go and enjoy the booth and enjoy the variety of foods I saw as I came in, and take your children for rides, I won't allow any politician to come here tonight and take you for a ride. Our government hopes that this expo will inspire new entrepreneurs to come forward and to occupy the space for more investment. And I hear you, sir, when you said that Berbice needs a permanent expo site. I shall take this message to my colleagues in the cabinet. I know Minister of Business heard you as well. We are hoping also that our brothers and sisters in the diaspora will be encouraged by you and your heroic efforts to return and invest in Berbice and to make this country a shining example of hard work and prosperity. I now take pride, on behalf of my friend, President David Granger, to declare open this 11th Annual Expo and Trade Fair.
The 11th annual Berbice Exposition and Trade Fair, which was held under the theme Fostering National Pride, Advancing Economic Progress, will come to a close tonight after being hosted for a total of 4 days. Sasha Ramsaran reporting for Channel 8